Rotronic develops and produces high-precision instruments for measurement of various parameters such as humidity, temperature, CO2 and differential pressure. This video explains the parameter CO2 in a little more detail. CO2, also called carbon dioxide, is an important greenhouse gas. As a natural component of air, it occurs in an average concentration of 400 ppm or 0.04%. CO2 is formed by combustion and in living organisms as a product of cellular aspiration. As a colorless and odorless gas, it can only be detected with a measuring instrument. A high concentration of CO2 in the air causes fatigue in people with a resultant loss in concentration. The negative effects are particularly noticeable in closed rooms with many people. Measurement and control of room air quality therefore has a strong influence on well-being, with the positive side effects of better performance and increased concentration. A further benefit of CO2 measurement is that rooms are ventilated as much as necessary. This means lower energy consumption and lower costs for the building operator. Although CO2 is not toxic, high concentrations of the gas are dangerous to human beings and animals, and can even be deadly, as they pose a risk of suffocation. For this reason, CO2 monitoring in wine cellars and breweries, as well as silos and fermentation tanks, can save lives. On the positive side, a high CO2 concentration can accelerate growth in plants, cells, and bacteria. In all the areas mentioned, the measurement technique is based on the principle of NDIR, in which infrared radiation is absorbed by CO2 molecules. Rotronic offers an extensive range of measuring instruments for various fields of use. CO2 transmitters for measurement in air ducts or in rooms, climate chambers or incubators. Handheld CO2 measuring instruments for portable monitoring of air quality in rooms or to detect leaks in filling plants. The practical CO2 display shows the current content of CO2 in the room air, allowing you to know exactly when the room needs to be ventilated. Excessive levels of CO2 is often an underestimated and neglected problem. This parameter cannot be detected without a measuring instrument. You can find further information about Rotronic CO2 measuring instruments on our website. We will also be pleased to personally advise you.